Hi, this is Samantha, and as promised, here are some before and after pictures from real life people, completely unedited. Now, after this video, please click on the videos below of each individual products. They're maybe 1 minute to 90 seconds long, and it's going to be well worth your time because in those brief short videos, you're going to see why these products are able to do what they do and why they are so special. It's not your usual skincare. This is nutrition for your skin, and you're going to see how different these products really, truly are. So let's go ahead and get started. You're going to see here a series of skin issues cleared up, fixed by Nucerity Skin for Nutrition line. Here you go. Here's a young gentleman. You can see the acne here on his skin before. You see that? And look at the after, completely smooth. He's even kissing the bottle. He's so grateful for his results. The fine young gentleman next to him, look at the puffiness and the extra skin around his eyes. Happens to everybody. You know, we start to lose collagen in our skin, and the collagen is what gives us that elasticity. We begin to lose that at age 25. And look at his after picture. Look at that, completely smooth. I mean, he looks, what, 15, 20 years younger? Amazing. And in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see, again, loss of elasticity, wrinkles in her neck. Now, look at the after picture. Look at how tight her jawline is. Look at that. And her neck, look at that definition in her neck. Now, oftentimes, we give away our age by our neck and the back of our hands. Well, I tell you, her neck is saying she's a good 15 years younger than what she was before, if not 20 years. Now, here's a great profile picture. You can see the sun damage here. You can see the loss of elasticity in her cheeks, the wrinkles, and look at her after picture. Look at the tightness, firmness of her skin, loss of wrinkles here, the age spots and the skin texture and the discoloration. Look at that, all uniform color. And look at this woman here with her puffiness underneath her eyes. Ordinarily, to get that fixed, the surgeon would have to go in through the under eyelid, make an incision, and then take out the fat pocket that's in here to make this, again, smooth. And not only is it costly, but there's downtime, and it is an extremely painful process. You don't have to worry about that. You know, if your genetic makeup dealt you the cards of having the puffiness under your eyes, no problem. Because look at just after 28 days, completely smooth underneath her eyes here. Now, our products not only are clinically proven, and up until recently, you could only get them through a physician's office, usually a dermatologist's office, but they're also safe for people of all ages. Look at these sweet babies here to the right-hand side. The eczema around the sweet little girl's cheeks before and after in just 7 days. Same with here down below. Look at his sweet little red face, but in just 6 applications of one product. Look at that after picture. And up here in the upper right-hand corner, you can see this is a 1-week journey. You can bring your eye right here to the corner of her mouth. And after one night, you can see the difference there. And after 1 week, unbelievable. And you can see here this before and after picture. This woman was kind enough to only apply product on one side of her face. So you could see a huge difference in just 6 weeks. Look at that, simply amazing. Here's more before and after pictures. Here's a great example of loss of elasticity. This happens to most women, you know, after childbirth. We have the loss of elasticity because the stomach is stretched out and then it suddenly goes back in. You also get this type of loose skin if you've lost a drastic amount of weight in a very short period of time. Ordinarily, the only way to get this fixed is that you would have to have a tummy tuck or skin removal surgery. Either way, you end up with an incision all the way across, and you guessed it, super painful, a long period of recovery time, and very costly. Again, you don't have to worry about that anymore. All you do is use the products, and look at her stomach now. Unbelievable. Even her stretch marks are beginning to dissipate, and I bet she's going to be in a 2-piece bikini this summer for sure. Now, here's another little sweet baby, 6-month-old, with eczema on her cheeks, and in just 1 week, look at the difference there. Unbelievable. Such a sweet little baby. Now, here's another neck picture. They call this the the turkey neck, and look at her after picture. Like you can see the definition in her neck, the tightness in her neck. Now here's a picture that was actually taken during one of the clinical studies. Now this is without product. This hand is with product. Look at the difference there. Now this woman here, natural signs of aging. You have the age spots, you have the wrinkles, you have the sagginess of the skin. Look at that turkey neck there. Look at her after picture in just 5 months. Ordinarily, to get results like this, it would be a costly facelift. Again, huge amount of downtime. She didn't have to worry about that. She just used the product, and look at the definition of her chin here, of her jawline, her neck. Look at how tight that is. Her wrinkles are all gone, age spots, unbelievable. Look at this gentleman right up above. See his creases around his eyes, almost completely gone in his during picture here. Now this beautiful young woman, her name is Dorothy, and you can see the severe acne that she had to deal with. And you know, it made her self-conscious, but above that, it was painful. This type of acne that she had actually caused her pain and huge discomfort. And so she tried absolutely everything, from chemical peels to lasers, you name it. And nothing gave her reprieve except for Nucerity's products. Look at this. Look at how beautiful and clear her skin is now. She is one happy customer, let me tell you. Here's more before and after pictures, again with acne here in the upper left-hand corner. Before, after, you can see here, this fine young gentleman here, you can see the wrinkles on his forehead here, completely gone. In his after picture, you can see the puffiness underneath his eyes, gone. You can see around his chin, the wrinkles here, gone. Here's a great example of lightening up scars. Now, this woman had thyroid surgery, and just after 90 days, you can barely see her scar. When you're hard pressed to see it, you can see it now because I highlighted it, but it's very difficult to find. Unbelievable. Now, these two young gentlemen had the same issue, and that is dealing with acne scarring. You can see pits in the skin up here. You can see some pits in his skin here. For 1 month, look at the after picture, completely smooth. Just after 20 days, look at his improvement. Now, this lady, after childbirth, she rolled on one of the products just on one side of her stomach, and you can see the elasticity coming back in the side of her stomach. You can see the disappearance of the stretch marks, and like even her tattoo is a little bit brighter, and you're going to actually see more examples of that here in just a second. And more before and after pictures, back of the hands, and the skin's lost elasticity here. Look at how tight it is on the after picture. The age spots on one hand, not on the other. Look at this beautiful young woman. She has a psoriasis on her face, but look at this. Just a short time later, look at her after picture and look at that smile. Unbelievable. And this woman here, you can see, just looks tired. This is what happens as we age. We get those parenthesis lines. We get the sagginess and wrinkles around the eyes, and our jowls begin to sag, you know, the neck. And that's just, you know, we're fighting gravity, aging, loss of collagen, etc. Well, but you know what? Look at her after picture. She looks like she got a complete facelift, but she didn't. She just used Nucerity's products. And we talked about the many different applications. Well, here's another one. Here's sunburn. Now, we try not to get sunburn, of course, but it does happen from time to time, and it happened to this beautiful woman, and she was sunburnt just after 2 days, though. Look at complete reprieve from the sunburn pain, and you can't even tell that she was even sunburnt, and she automatically corrected the sun damage that the sunburn would have actually caused her skin. Here's another crow's feet picture. Look, you see the crow's feet here before, and look at the after. Ordinarily, to get skin that smooth in that area of the face, someone would have to go through injections, like a filler or Botox or both. She didn't do either. She just used Nucerity's product. And look at this fine young gentleman. He had a run-in. They had a horrific football accident here. You can see that. But just applying one of the products for 3 weeks, look at how light his scar is and how fast that healed. And the more he uses the product, the lighter that scar is even going to get, and you won't be able to see that he even had an accident. Here's more before and after pictures. You can see the acne again before, 3 months later, 5 months later, unbelievably clear, smooth, soft skin. You can see here discoloration, completely gone. This picture here, you can see this is after using the product just 2 months. You can see the wrinkles around the face. It's gone after 2 months. After just 2 evenings on this picture, you can see the turkey neck beginning to form there. After 1 night, you can see a drastic difference. Again, with the back of the hands, before, after, back of the hands redness, completely gone. Again, with the crow's feet. Now she's squinting in both pictures, in the before picture and the after picture. And look at how smooth and tight her skin is. And another eczema picture here. And if you know anyone with eczema, you know, it can be painful, it itches, it flakes. So to get relief from this in just 1 week, look at that. Simply amazing. Here's our last slide of before and after pictures. Here, believe me, there's thousands more. These are just some that I wanted to share with you. You can see the enlarged pores, the pits in his skin. Just after 3 weeks, you can see the great improvement. After 6 weeks, look at that drastic change. And this beautiful young woman, she had an acne breakout on June 3rd. 12 days later, look at the difference. Just by using Nucerity products, just 12 days, look at that smile. Now this young man, I could not tell you what happened to his chest, but whatever it was horrific. But he was smart enough to start using the Nucerity products on it to help speed up the healing and lessen his scar. So just after 2 weeks, he went from this to this, and that will only improve even more so as he uses the products. Here's another example of psoriasis on his face, on a gentleman's face. Look at that. And look at his after picture with an amazing, great smile. Here's another great example of loss of elasticity in the skin, having that skin stretched out through childbirth or a drastic amount of weight loss in a short period of time. And again, she would have had to gotten that skin removal surgery or a tummy tuck, leaving her with a huge scar. But you know what? She didn't have to do any of that. She just used the products, and look at her stomach. You can't even tell that that was even her if it wasn't for her piercing there. You wouldn't be able to tell it was the same person. But look, she's in a bikini. That's probably the first time she's worn a bikini in a very long time. Now look at this scar. This scar is actually 28 years old. Look at that. Now, look at, you're hard pressed to even find it. 28-year-old scar, simply unbelievable. Now here are 2 products that are really the stars of the show. And Skincerity here in the white bottle, and Skincerity Renew, which is in the purple bottle. And the brief videos below will go through exactly why these products are so remarkable, what makes them so different, and the only ones of their kind with a very specific technology that delivers a breathable mask. That's right, a breathable mask. And you're going to see in that video exactly how that works and how the Skincerity Renew actually increases your collagen production by 483%, as you've seen the collagen increasing through those before and after pictures we just went through. Here's another great cornerstone product called IFX3, and this fights the fine lines, wrinkles, the puffiness under the eyes, the dark circles, etc. Here's some before and after pictures of this product. Again, there's a great video, a very short video, a 1-minute video talking about how this product works. And see this little metal ball here? You roll that under your eyes, it feels so good. It's so cold and soothing. It feels amazing. Now this is the exfoliator product, and you're going to see the video about this, how it's not just any regular exfoliator. You only use it for 30 seconds a day. Even though the results are drastic, you can see here just in the heels of the foot, day 1 through day 15, unbelievable. But it's safe enough to use every single day. Most exfoliators you can only use once or twice a day to get rid of those dead skin cells. This you can use every single day, and you'll actually see the dead skin cells rubbing off in your hands. And here's how it helped this lady with her age spots on her skin, and before and her after. And look at this lady with her tattoo. You can see, you know, if you have a tattoo and you've had it for a few years, the color begins to fade, the lines aren't as crisp. Well, look at just after one use of the exfoliator, look at that. Just after 30 seconds, the colors are more vibrant and the lines are crisp and clear again, as if she just had gotten it done. Now here's another 3 products that are key to the actual whole component of giving nutrition to your skin. And the first one here, another one is called Rejuvenating Barrier. And this is, we call this our topical nutrition. And what this does, as you'll see in the video below, is it gives you a natural protection against the environment throughout the entire day. And it's also great for aftershave. It helps smooth out the skin and give that nice protection throughout the day. Now, Body Silk is not only great ultimate hydration for your face, but also for your body, hair, and nails. I use this every single day on my hair because I have frizzy hair, and I blow dry it out straight, or I'll use a straightening iron or a curling iron. Nevertheless, high heat kills your hair. I'm constantly dealing with split ends or breakage, and ever since I've been using this product, I haven't had to deal with any of that. And also it's great for your cuticles, etc. It's an amazing product. The nickname is it's a spa in a bottle, and you'll understand why when you start using it. And this is our Peptide Plus Moisturizer. This is not your regular moisturizer, and I guarantee you this will be the last moisturizer you will ever use. And in fact, every single one of these products are 100% money back guarantee. So if you try them and you don't experience the before and after pictures like you just saw, or the issues that you would like to target, you're not seeing improvement, no problem, return the products. But I can guarantee you, you absolutely will see a great improvement. Now, this moisturizer, it rebuilds, restores, and replenishes. It helps actually with that collagen, with the firmness and the brightness of the skin. It feels amazing. It's not greasy. It absorbs right into the skin very quickly to leave you with that hydrated, great feel. Now, those are all the topical skin nutrition that Nucerity has. Now, here's one product that Nucerity has that's an internal healthy aging product. And these, by the way, it tastes simply amazing. You just empty one of these packets here into some water. I like it with some ice. It tastes delicious. I actually look forward to it every single morning. And here's the benefits. It helps preserve the collagen and the hyaluronic acid. And you're going to hear more about that in the brief videos below, talking about the Skincerity and Skincerity Renew, as well as some of the other products. Here, it also reduces the cortisol and supports a positive mood. You may have heard that word cortisol before, and cortisol actually increases as we have more stress. And the more cortisol we have, we end up gaining fat around our midsection as our cortisol increases. This is not a fat loss product, but it does help reduce that cortisol. It helps fight fatigue, and I can tell you, it does a great job at this. I usually, before this product, I would get a dip in energy, but now I take 1 Elite every single morning, and I can go through the entire day without any dips in energy at all. It also helps maintain that skin elasticity and the tone. You know, those before and after pictures that we saw, this is a great component to help with that skin elasticity and the tone. And it also helps with your digestive system and immune system. Because we get older, these begin to not function as well as they used to, right? But with taking this product, you will feel a tremendous a difference in both of these. It also helps fight against the shortening of telomeres. Now, you'll see in the video below about the Skincerity Renew that talks about telomeres and how they work, so make sure you watch that brief video. It also improves your mental clarity and your focus, as well as promotes a calm, relaxed state of mind. We all have a lot going on. We have a lot of tasks at play at all times. With that multitasking we always do. Well, with this product, you're going to maintain that clarity and focus. You're not going to get so easily sidetracked, but you're also going to stay calm during it. That anxiety isn't going to build up. So, after seeing those before and after pictures and me running through those products, you may think that you want to give it a try, but I'm here to tell you, don't pay retail. There's no reason for you to pay retail for these products. I know that's awfully strange for someone to tell you, right? Don't pay retail, but for free, you can become a very valued loyalty customer, and you get benefits with that. One benefit is you get the products at almost a half price. You get almost 50% off of all Nucerity products. You also get a convenient direct delivery. Well, what direct delivery is it ensures you never run out of products. So you're going to continue with the momentum of improvement of your skin and your overall health. You can easily change your order. You can change the date of your order simply through your loyalty customer account. Then that online account is so easy to use, and you can change this order, change the date anytime. Very easy to do. Also, you get another benefit called your loyalty points. Now, loyalty points are very important. For each product that's purchased, each product is worth 1 point. You accumulate 7 points, whether you do that in one order, in 1 week, 1 month, 7 months, whatever it is. As soon as you get 7 points, Nucerity will give you a free product of your choice. Doesn't matter what the product is, you get it for free. Now, the fourth benefit of becoming a loyalty customer is, again, with that online loyalty customer account, you can go back there with ease and skip a month anytime you want to without any penalties. I can't see why you'd want to skip a month, but if a situation arises where you want to or need to skip a month, not a problem at all. You still keep all your benefits. You keep your points, you keep the ability to have direct delivery, and you also keep that steep discount. You never have to pay retail ever again. Now, let me ask you something here, is that, I just showed you how you can get your products at a discount. Now, what about getting them for free every single month, and maybe even make some extra money? Well, what will determine that is that if, aside from yourself, if you can think of 1 or 2 people who would like to give these products a try with you, I mean, they're 100% money back guaranteed, so kind of like, why the heck not? Well, if so, you could possibly get your products completely for free. And if you know 3 to 5 people who would like to give these a try, well, not only would you get your products for free, but you would also earn extra money every single month, every single week even. We call that residual income, where it comes in week after week, month after month. And let me tell you, if you know 6 or more people who would like to give these products a try, you know what? Then the possibilities become endless. Not only do you get your products for free, but you'll earn enough money to, maybe make car payments, or make your car payments, or even pay off your car, make your mortgage payment, or even pay off your house, pay college tuition. I have a daughter heading to UCLA, and I can tell you how expensive college is. And this could pay for something like that. Family vacations, it can, help you get out of debt, or even save for retirement. That's something that most people aren't able to do anymore. But the possibilities literally are endless if you know 6 or more people who would like to see those drastic results within their own skin and in their own health. So let us know. Tell us, would you like to become a loyalty customer? Try the products on your own. You're welcome to pay retail if you would like, but why do that when you can become a loyalty customer completely for free and get that steep discount? Or if you think 1 to 2, 3 to 5, or 6 or more people who would like to look younger, have firmer skin, clear up any acne, get rid of wrinkles, sunspots, rough patches, dark circles, or puffiness under eyes, scars, rashes, you name it, you let us know, because the person who's sharing this with you, they'll be able to show you which is the best way for you to get started and to get the most value for your money. And thank you very much for your time. I really sincerely appreciate it. Thank you for letting me introduce the Nucerity line of skin nutrition to you. And I can't wait to see your before and after picture. And thank you for helping us create beautiful lives with Nucerity and the Prosperity Group. Thank you so much. Please click on the videos below so you can see each individual product.